Let's cross now to our correspondent in London, Benedicte Paviot. Benedicte, this is the first time that the UK government is directly pointing the finger at Russia. Cooper very much not mincing her words.
Indeed. So the British government, extremely clear, extremely strong. The Foreign Secretary, Yvette Cooper, indeed saying at this Munich Security Conference, only the Russian government had the means, the motive and the opportunity to use that toxin. She adds Russia saw Navalny as a threat. She adds also, by using this form of poison, the Russian state demonstrated the despicable tools it has at its disposal and the overwhelming fear it has of political opposition. She went on to say, epibetadine can be found naturally in dart frogs in the wild in South America. Dart frogs in captivity do not produce this toxin, and it is not found naturally in Russia. She went on also to say there is no innocent explanation for its presence in Navalny's body. So this is as Yvette Cooper, the British Foreign Secretary, met Yulia Navalnaya in Munich. And this is, of course, all coming 2 years after Mr. Navalny's death in that Siberian penal colony. So the UK Foreign Office also said there is no innocent explanation for the toxin called epibetadine being found in samples taken from Navalny's body. And what is interesting and important and crucial here is that the British government, the British authorities, have informed us that the UK has informed the Organisation on the Prohibition of Chemical Weapons of Russia's alleged breach of the Chemical Weapons Convention. So clearly the cooperation and the timing are no accident, since there's been this, as Yvette Cooper was announcing these findings in Munich, along with the widow of Mr. Navalny, a joint statement was being issued by the United Kingdom, by France, by Sweden, by Germany and the Netherlands. And what is also interesting to point out is that Navalny's wife, Yulia, had consistently argued that her husband had indeed been killed while serving this prison sentence in the Arctic penal colony. And in September last year, she said that analysis of smuggled biological samples had been carried out by laboratories in 2 countries, and that they had shown that Navalny had been murdered. She didn't specify which countries. We now know one of them, and that is the United Kingdom. So very strong words, very strong position from the United Kingdom and these findings, but also along with that joint statement from these other countries I just mentioned.
Benedicte Paviot reporting from London there. Thank you very much.